Plaintiff Precious Adams says her brother has a child with the defendant. And because her brother mentally and physically abused the defendant, Precious was always there for her. Precious claims the defendant repaid her by stealing her identity and using her name after she got into a car accident. So Precious is suing for the traffic tickets and medical bills. Defendant Melinda Walker says she started dating Precious's brother when she was 14 and he was 21. And she claims he was so abusive that their baby was born with a severe medical condition. Melinda denies maliciously stealing the plaintiff's identity, and she's countersuing for unreturned property.
Prove your case.
Your Honor, I never thought I would be a victim of identity theft, not from someone I consider to be my sister for over 10 years. I met Melinda from my brother, in which they had a baby together. He mentally and physically abused her, so therefore I always felt obligated to be there for her and my nephew. It's like I always went out my way to do for Melinda. Melinda's irresponsible, and it's like it's not now that she's a teenager, she's 23 years old. And certain things just shouldn't happen. Not to somebody who's always
like
had
what?
your back. Oh, it's always been something like previously, Melinda's always came to stay with me. Mm-hmm. It was like always, she failed to do what she had to do as an adult, mm-hmm. to where she always had to fall on me, and which I'm not, I mean, that's what friends are for.
Not
but
really.
It comes a point in time where...
Right, that's my point. How much should a friend be there for you, you know? You can bring yourself down helping somebody else.
That's true.
Sometimes you have to put limits on that friendship, right?
Yes.
You say no, huh? You tell me some background. She says pretty much that you're trifling, won't take care of your business. What do you want to tell me?
Well, I want to start off saying, like, when I was 12 years old, I did run away from home due to trouble being in my house. When I was 14 years old, I met her brother, Joe Coleman. He was 21 at the time. Like I said, he was very abusive. I ended up having a baby. My baby was born with his intestines outside of his stomach due to abuse. I met Precious. She kind of stepped in.
Excuse me, I got to interrupt. None of us were aware at how old Melinda was at the time. None of that really came out until after or during the time she was already pregnant.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and I met her. She kind of took me in, took me up under her wing, did a lot for me, made sure I stayed, you know, I was okay, made sure I was doing everything I was supposed to do like a friend should.
Ma'am, tell me about the tickets and the medical bills you're suing her for.
Okay, it started from, I guess, February when she purchased the car. I was unaware if it was at the end of January or February. However, I insured the car for her. I know it was stupid on my part, but I did it to help her, being that she had to commute back and forth from work, and she was able to purchase the car, she just couldn't insure it. I insured the car, and I stayed on her being about the insurance. I never thought she would have an accident. So it was, Melinda, make sure you stay on top of these payments for this insurance, because if you don't, it'll fall on me. She was being responsible as goes that part. I'm unaware of what happened the morning she crashed the car, but me as myself knowing Melinda as a person, what I'm thinking is she was high. Now, at the time of the accident, like I said, I was aware of the accident because she called me, but I wasn't aware of the tickets, and that due to the accident, she used my name. Now, I know she was scared because she didn't have an accident. And in that state of mind, I really don't know what she was thinking. I'm not saying she did it to hurt me, but in the end, she was irresponsible the way she went about it.
How did you find out she used your name?
I was pulled over in a vehicle in which it was myself and my witness. When they pulled us over, they asked for all the paperwork on the car. So I gifted it to them. They're telling me I have a suspended license. That next day, I went to Cheektowaga, where they said the ticket was. That's when the lady explained to me that someone signed on the not plea agreement and mailed it in, but nobody showed up to court. Now, at this time, it couldn't have been nobody but myself or Melinda. I called Melinda. We went back and forth about it. She was apologizing, in which she did, but she was saying, well, Precious, if you pay the ticket, I'll take care of it. I just started working. I'll get you somewhere in the end of the month. I paid the ticket right then and there. That's when I paid the $170, because it was a surcharge and some other things.
How did we get to medical bills?
I'm about to tell you that now. So that's when I called the insurance company, and they was mailing me all the paperwork. So they mailed me the thing that came from Erie County Medical Center. They mailed me the thing also from the ambulance service that take you from the accident to the hospital. So When I paid for that ticket, I then got something in the mail from DMV telling me my license was to be revoked for 6 months due to the accident. And you know how you're in that probation period where you're not supposed to get any tickets at all. That was a traffic violation. So as of the 28th of October, my license has been suspended for 6 months.
Ma'am, what do you want to say?
I mean, what she's saying is true. I was aware of.
How did her name get on the ticket and the medical bill?
When I got into the accident, I was kind of out of it.
Why couldn't you give your own name though?
Actually,
you were so injured, you thought you were her.
I had a concussion.
Did she tell you that?
That she had a concussion?
No, that she thought she was
no,
you.
She didn't.
Go ahead. Go ahead, ma'am.
Actually, I didn't think I was her. I used her name due to the car was insured in her name, and I didn't want her to get in any trouble because I wasn't a licensed driver.
All right. If you thought you were trying to protect her by saying you were her and make sure that her insurance would take care of it, that sounds like a reasonable attempt to protect her. Did she tell you that she was trying to protect you?
By the time the situation came up about the accident, we had already, we weren't talking at the time anyway, so it was basically words were being passed. You know how that goes between females. She's still my friend. She gonna always be my friend, but I still have to hold her liable to what falls on me.
Because she wasn't malicious in this case. As she said, she was trying to protect you. She was just doing her usual thing, trifling and not handling her business. Right? You handling your business yet?
I wouldn't consider that as trifling, but maybe
people
not.
don't handle their business over and over and over.
Yeah, maybe not handling my business, but I figured that she did call me and tell me that it was a ticket. And I'm like, well, you know what? I just started this job. I don't have the money. She's like, okay, I'll pay for it. When can you have it? I'm like, well, give me a couple of weeks. So by then, we already had got into a confrontation, but I was willing to pay her back for the ticket.
You have the evidence today of what she owes? Tell me about what you're countersuing her for, $1,725 for unreturned property.
Well, after we got into the altercation, I asked for my things back, and she told me that she threw them away because I was staying with her.
Oh, okay. You have the list?
Yes.
Let me see them. Did you throw any of her items out anywhere at any time? Did you prohibit her from coming to get any of her items?
Yes, I did.
When?
That was when the whole situation was coming about.
So what happened to those items?
I still have them.
If she claimed she was her, then the items are hers.
That's a good point. My man, it's good law. You've been hanging around me enough. Ma'am, you have any receipts for any of this?
No, I mean, no.
Describe some of the things.
It was a large pair of bamboo earrings, a stereo that I had won at my job, a pair of Rockaware boots. They were gold or tan or whatever. A couple pair of sneakers, 4 pairs of Jordans, and clothes, just jeans, shirts.
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to grant you $1,000. You don't have any real solid evidence, and you've shown that you have a little trickery in you with this attempt to use her name. That's to cover her nonetheless, but you haven't paid her a dime since. Has she?
No.
Has she paid you anything? Had you made some effort to pay her something, ma'am, I would have given you a little more credibility. But
you know why?
Why?
Because this just all got brought up to me in like September, and I was just starting a job over again, but I did tell her that I was going to pay her the money, but I didn't get a chance to.
All right.
If you don't have no money, you can't give them anything, right?
In the future, ma'am, yes, you can. You can show some good faith by saying, at least let me give you $20. And if she said no, you've at least tried to show some good faith. Then I may have given you a little more credibility, ma'am. $2,691 is your judgment, $1,000 for you.
Thank you.
And that leaves you, ma'am, with $1,691. All right, Miss Adams, you have a good day.
I miss walking.
Oh, today. All right, my fault. Today. Go ahead.
I just want to say I still love you, and we always gonna be friends.
I mean, it's over and done with. No hard feelings.